Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing this smoky blue halo eye. Just a nice old-fashioned makeup tutorial. Nothing too crazy, a little bit of a chit chat, you know, the typical. So if you want to see how to achieve this look, go ahead and keep on watching. I look like those memes where they're like, when he says he's 10 minutes away and you have like one eye done and you have to like rush and do the rest. That's how I'm feeling right now. And yes, I know my hair is soaking wet, okay. I am on a time crunch right now. I have things I have to go do. But I really wanted to show you guys how I achieve this really pretty wearable blue smoky eye. Wearable is the question here. I don't know. I think it's wearable. I just really love blue and silver tones for this time of year. I think they're so pretty. And I feel like a lot of people are scared to wear blue, which I don't know why. I think it's so freaking pretty. So I wanted to show you guys how to get this really easy, achievable, and wearable blue halo eye for the wintertime season. You can wear this to your grandma's house, to church, you know, just, you can wear it anywhere. Will you get judged and stared at? Probably, but you can wear it anywhere, you know. Also, not only do I have soaking wet hair, I have some breakouts going on. It's that time of the month, or it was that time of the month, and I'm like recovering, so ignore that. Let's roll our sleeves up and jump into it. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is carve out this eyebrow with some concealer. I'm going to take my Juvia's Place, the Magic Concealer, I think it's what it's called. And I'm just going to carve out the underneath of my eyebrow to give it shape. Make it appear a lot less messy and more formative. And then taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer, I'm going to apply a little bit of that to my baby sponge. And I'm going to pounce that all over my eyeball so we can get started on this eye look. Today we are doing a halo eye. You could do a regular smoky eye if you wanted to and just take these colors and put them in different spots. I want to do a halo eye because I never do halo eyes on my channel and I feel like I need to switch things up, keep it spicy, keep it fresh for y'all. So we're going to do a halo eye today, but you could take these colors and do a regular traditional smoky eye, but we're not going to do that today. So taking the skinny blending brush from BH Cosmetics, it's their number 6 brush from their Rose Gold collection. I'm going to take the shade Fine China, which is a really, really pretty matte blue. And I'm going to place it on the outer corner of my eye and the inner corner of my eye. I'm not going to take anything too far out until like this region because that will really wing it and smoke it out. I want to keep the colors in this round shape. So just patting that on the inner and outer corner. It's going to look messy before it looks cute. Just throwing that out there right now. It's going to look like a hot mess until like the bittersweet end. And then taking this tiny little fluffy brush, this is the Sosu x Kaylee SK03 brush. I'm going to grab this deeper matte blue shade called Collude In. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Blue Moon palette by ColourPop. I don't think I mentioned that, but that's what I'm using. I'm the best at giving tutorials, and I'm so classy and high-tech. And we're just going to use that color to deepen up the inner and outer corners of our eyes. We're not going to apply it as widely and as vastly as we applied Fine China. Just like right in the nooks and crannies to give this more definition. So there we have the inner and outer corner pretty much done. Obviously more blending will be done as we go along. But as you can see, our crease is pretty naked and I do want to connect these areas. So I'm going to take the shade Starry Eyed on a fluffy brush. I'm going to gently just blend these together but keeping that oval halo shape. And then pretty much I'm going to keep going back and forth between those 3 blue colors and make it as deep and dark as I want it to be. So just keep going back in with Fine China, Clued In, and Starry Eyed and build those colors up, blend them out, you know, make it how you want it. Because you could leave it like this, but I want it to be a little more dramatic. So I'm going to go back in with Fine China and just reapply that color. But then making sure I go back in with that fluffy brush and blend it out so we have no harsh lines. Okay, I'm liking the way this is looking. Let's go ahead and apply our shimmers. So I went a bit extra with the center of my halo eye because I wanted to be very, very dramatic. If you wanted to, you could just take Tide Pool, this shimmer right here, apply it all over the center of your lid and be done. I did go in with a second and third shimmering product, which I will show you guys. But I am going to take Tide Pool, spray my brush. Apply that to the center of my lid so you guys can see how that looks. There's just Tide Pool in the center of my eye. I think it still looks pretty, and it's definitely a lot more wearable than like this side. But like I said, I'm extra. I want to be extra, especially for this kind of look. So I'm going to go in with a ColourPop glitter. This one right here, it's a silver color. Light Show. So the ColourPop pressed glitter and Light Show. Now these I don't believe are technically eye safe. So if you're not comfortable using these glitters around your eyes, you can always use the third product I'm going to go in with after I apply Light Show. But I use these glitters all the time in my eyes, and I've never had a problem. I don't recommend you do it because it's not safe, but it's what I'm going to do. So if you have like a light frosty blue silver glitter, I would apply that to the center of your halo eye now. And if you don't, skip this step. God, that's just so pretty. Now, if you're not comfortable using those glitters on your eye, you don't have to. You can use a Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. I'm going to go over top of this glitter with this as well, just to add more color. I'm using the shade Distortion. But if you weren't comfortable using those ColourPop glitters, you could just use this or something like this. I know these are kind of pricey, but just some sort of glitter, you know, pop it to the center of your lid. A glitter that matches. So I'm going to take this Urban Decay liner, just kind of plop it on. I'm going to go back in with my matte shadows and kind of clean this up a little bit because as you can see, the sparkle really took over here. It's not very blended, and I do want it to be a bit more clean. I'll go back in with Fine China and just gently blend my edges. Beautiful. And then I am going to take the shade Lumi and highlight my brow bone. Okay, and now all that's left for my eyes is to pop on a pair of lashes, which I'll do really quickly, and I'll be right back. Lashes on. Let's go ahead and just do the rest of my face on camera because why not? We're already here. So for primer today, I'm going to take this Good Molecules Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. I've been testing this out for like a week or two now. I don't know if it's a primer or a moisturizer, but I've been using it as a primer, and I've been liking it, you know? It's really moisturizing, maybe because it's probably actually a moisturizer. I don't know. But I like it. I mean, it's been doing a good job, you know? I don't see any issues with it. And I do love me a good hydrating primer, especially this time of year because my skin is so dry. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, if it's a moisturizer, it's a moisturizer, but I've been using it as a primer. It's nice. Thank you, Good Molecules, for sending this to me. And then for foundation, I do have to mix two. I would just go in with my Anastasia Luminous foundation. However, as you can see, this is orange. I'm not orange anymore. So I have to mix it with a lighter color foundation. So that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to make a little cocktail. I really do need to get this foundation in my shade. Wow, that's disgusting. I really do need to pick up this foundation in my shade. However, it's very expensive. So I've been putting it off. Until I run out of lighter colored foundation that I can mix it with, I'm just going to keep mixing it. It's a really nice foundation to mix. It mixes very well with pretty much every foundation I've mixed it with. I really haven't had too much of a struggle. And even this color is like still too dark, but we're going to make it work. It's a good thing I'm wearing a sweater. Ow, this pimple like literally hurts to touch it. But I really need it covered because I don't enjoy it. Literally, I'm wearing this like full coverage beat to go to Walmart. I do have like plans later tonight. I'm going out to dinner with my boyfriend. We're hanging out, but I'll probably redo my makeup before then. But yeah, I'm wearing this smoky blue eye to go to Walmart because I need to buy some things, last minute Christmas things and groceries. Turbo ran out of food this morning, so I need to buy more dog food. But I'm about to go to Walmart 1 p.m. on Thursday looking like this, and I just know I'm gonna get stared at. Okay, this is a lot darker than I anticipated it to be. Usually I am not this dark, but here we are. I'm going to try to lighten it with some concealer, taking my Juvia's Place concealer once again. And we're just going to hope this lightens the situation up a little bit. So what are your guys' big plans for the holiday season? Let me know down below. I actually do work Christmas Day, unfortunately. Before I powder my face, I am going to take this Anastasia Liquid Glow in the shade Perla and apply it to my cheekbones. I do love me some glowing skin pretty much all year round. So quickly, I'm gonna take a sponge, blend all this out, and then set my face in place with some loose powder. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do that really quickly because it's boring and I have to do it fast, so BRB. Okay, concealer, blended, set with powder. Let's move on. For bronzer, I'm gonna take my Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. This is a more warm tone bronzer, but I'm doing that on purpose because our eyes are so cool toned and I am so pale that if I use a very cool toned bronzer or contour, I'll look like Jack Frost. And you know, that's not really my vibe today. Maybe a different day, but not today. So I'm gonna take a fluffy bronzing brush and just bronze up my cheeks. But yeah, I do work Christmas Day, unfortunately, which I mean, that's healthcare. You work holidays, you know, it happens. But luckily, both my well, is it lucky? I don't know. But both my grandparents on my mom and my dad's side are having like their Christmases on Christmas Eve. Which I mean, kind of sucks because that means I can only be at both of them for like half the time, you know, because I'll have to like go to both. But it is kind of nice because I don't live in my hometown anymore and both of them do. And it's an hour drive for me. So it's kind of nice I don't have to drive that distance once, you know, instead of twice. It does suck because I can only be at both for so long, you know, but, you know, it's better than nothing, am I right? At least I don't work that day, you know. And then I think today, me and Carter, my boyfriend, are exchanging gifts, I think. I plan on giving him his gifts today, but yeah, I'm giving him his gifts today, so that's happening today. And then my friends, I'm gonna try to give them whenever I see them next, in the next week or so. That's kind of like the annoying part of getting people who aren't family gifts. You don't know when you're gonna see them next unless you make a certain day to exchange gifts, you know. But it's fine because I love giving gifts. I love like going to the store, picking out something especially for somebody, wrapping it up and like seeing their reaction. I don't know, I love giving gifts. It's my favorite part. I went kind of crazy this Christmas and I got a lot of stuff. Spent way too much money, more than I have any other year on Christmas gifts. But that's okay because the people in my life definitely deserve gifts. So I'm excited. But I'm kind of also really over Christmas because I spent so much money and I can't wait to have like money in my bank account again and not spend it all on just gifts because I did go really, really crazy. And I probably shouldn't have spent so much money because I'm not a millionaire, but I like to think I am, especially when it comes to other people. I'm going to take my Anastasia blush trio in the style Cocktail Party, and I'm going to mix all these together. I've been loving this blush trio for the fall and winter months, especially winter, because it just gives you the cutest, rosiest cheeks, and I think it's so pretty this time of year. So I've been using it like crazy in like every single tutorial. I apologize, but I think it's so stunning. So, should I even apologize? It's a blush. Who cares, you know? But yeah, those are my holiday plans. That's my thoughts on Christmas. Love it. Kind of over it though. Want life to go back to normal before everything Christmassy. Just because I'm poor. So let's go ahead and finish off the lower lash line now. I'm not going to do anything too wild because I want the attention to go to my lids and not my lower lash line. So I'm just going to take a tiny little pencil brush, if I can find one. And I'm going to take the shade Fine China. And I'm going to smear that, blend that, whatever you want to call it, all over my lower lash line from inner to outer corner. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush and grab Starry Eyed and just blend this out. Do you guys want to see New Year's Eve tutorials? I did one last year. Do you guys want to see New Year's Eve tutorials? If you do, with what colors, what kind of looks do you want to see? I was going to do just a really basic black sparkly smoky eye, but I feel like everyone does that. And I don't know what else to do. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know down below. I'm going to take Lumi once again and highlight my inner corner. I'm actually pretty excited for the new year, like New Year's Eve and the new year in general. I don't know why, I just have a feeling 2020 will be like my year. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm gonna spread that energy onto the universe and hope that 2020 is my year. But I just have a feeling and a hope that 2020 will be better to me than 2019. 2019 was a fucking rough year, to be so blunt. It was maybe not the worst year of my life, but pretty darn close. Actually, it may have been the worst year of my life. Before I go on highlighter, I'm going to spray my face with my Milani Make It Last. 2019 was just a pretty bad year for me. It was pretty rough. I had a lot of curveballs thrown my way. But I do have a lot of things planned in 2020. I actually kind of want to do a video of like my 2020 goals. I'm not really big on New Year's resolutions, but I do want to make a video and talk about things I like to accomplish or things I like to work towards in 2020. If you guys want to see that video, let me know because I have a lot of things in a lot of different areas in my life I do want to improve on, and I just think it'd be a cool video. And, you know, I want all of us to share our goals for 2020. For highlighter, I'm going to take my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Counting Sheep. I'm just going to apply that with my finger onto my cheekbone. I think everyone's main goal every year should just be to be a better person every year. That's kind of my goal, is every year I hope I can look back and say that I am a more grown-up version of myself than I was the year before. And every year, I am. And I'm kind of hoping that does stay throughout my adult life. I am only 20 years old, if you didn't know. So I am pretty young, and I know I have a lot of learning to do and a lot of like growing up to do. But I do feel like every year I do grow up a lot more. And I think especially this past year I've grown up so much, and I realize so many more things than I ever realized before. As a second highlighter, I'm going to take the ColourPop times Becky G Gold Luster Dust Highlighter. I can never pronounce the name, I'll leave it on screen. But I'm going to take that and just blend out Counting Sheep. Dang, that's a good highlight. But yeah, every year I just try to improve myself as a person in just many different ways. And I think every year I do a somewhat good job of it. I may not be a perfect person, but I think I do improve as I get older. I'm gonna do some boring stuff really quickly, like just put some brow powder through my eyebrows, mascara on my lower lash line, and I'll be right back to do my lippies. I just think this part's really boring, so I'll be right back. Okay, I do a 3-step lip process I'm about to go through. The first thing I'm gonna do is apply this ColourPop times I Love Sarah E lip liner and 915. Okay, then I'm gonna take my ColourPop Dream Date Lippy Stick. And then to top everything off, I'm going to take this NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Stripped, and I'll apply it to the center of my lips. To make this last all day long, I'm going to take my Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. My hair's still semi-wet, but you know what? It's fine. So yeah, guys, here is my wearable frosty blue winter holiday makeup tutorial. I don't know when I'm gonna title this video yet. I have no idea. I think I never know until I just upload it. I kind of just come up with something on the whim. But yeah, here's my version of a wearable blue halo eye. I hope you like it. If you do recreate this look at home, be sure to take a picture, upload it, and tag me or send it to me through DMs. I love seeing you guys do recreations of my looks. I get so many DMs, more than you would think for how small my channel is, of people recreating my eye looks. And it's so cute. It warms my cold heart right up. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. I hope you guys have a great new year. If you guys want to see that New Year's resolutions video, please let me know down below. I kind of really do want to film it and just share with you guys my goals for 2020. Let me know if you're interested in that. If not, it's okay. If you have any other video suggestions, please let me know down below. Besides that, hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.